Well, I know we've been doing this for a month now, and we're still trying to understand and comprehend the full magnitude.
Today at 5, communities destroyed, water and electricity services interrupted, and neighbors isolated from the rest of the world. Today marks exactly 4 weeks since the deadliest storm to hit the U.S. mainland in decades nearly destroyed parts of western North Carolina. But the region remains strong even in the face of daunting challenges. Good afternoon, I'm Morgan Francis. Here's the latest on the devastation and the progress being made in western North Carolina. Dozens of people are still unaccounted for after Helene destroyed homes, businesses, and roads and caused deadly landslides. So far, 98 deaths have been reported in the state. Help continues to pour in from all over to help impacted communities rebuild. Governor Roy Cooper today approved more than $600 million worth of disaster relief funding. We're still in the very beginning stages of rebuilding. This is video from Yancey County, and it shows what used to be a small mountain community located around the Cane River. Green pastures turned to mud, homes and cars now mangled, debris in piles along the riverbed. One major challenge that remains in that area is power outages. As of this morning, those still living in the valley have gone 28 days without power. Our Queen City News reporter Taylor Young tagged along with a crew of line workers to see what obstacles they're up against.
You come through this specific area and you look around and there's no real tree damage, no water damage.
But as Jeff Levin heads west, leaving downtown Burnsville in his rearview mirror, the smooth ride,
this bank all slid away. They've cleaned it up now.
Takes a turn.
I mean, all this valley was flooded. This house was flooded.
The once picturesque back roads of Yancey County are not what they used to be. Homes, roads, and livelihoods swept away when more than 30 inches of rain flooded nearby river valleys.
You know, it took 80 years to build our system, and it was tore up in less than 24 hours.
A system that weaves back and forth about 15 feet above Lovin's SUV, over mudslides and across rivers. The very same path line workers with the French Broad Electric Corporation have to take, only with massive machinery carrying wires and poles.
The biggest challenge is getting around, getting access, as you see here, crossing rivers where bridges used to be, so getting our equipment into those places.
Following Helene, the utility company had to up its manpower from 70 line workers to more than 300. Each putting in 16-hour days.
Day at a time.
7 days a week.
Just another, every time we roll up, you know, it's just another job we got to get done, and just look at it that way is everything that we can do today is something we don't have to do tomorrow.
On a good day, line workers like Alex are able to replace 2 poles in remote areas like this one. As of Friday, 2,000 remain either buried underneath mud or severed in half, each representing a home that's gone without power for a month.
I'm sure it's hard out here for them, and so we're just trying our best to do it as efficient and as safe as possible before the winter time gets here.
It's an urgency that will eventually cause more implications down the road. With French Broad's main focus on bringing power back today, its grid will at some point need to be entirely rebuilt.
It will take years to come back and rebuild lines, rebuild services, and do it the proper way.
For now, the line workers are focusing on the homes they've towered over for weeks.
So I'm sure the farther you go that way, the worse it is.
Knowing despite their long hours surrounded by devastation, this devastation is someone's home.
It is the Lord's work, you know, in my opinion. You know, try to be gracious, try to be a blessing to people. That was probably the biggest compliment for myself.
Reporting in Burnsville, Taylor Young.
All right, I'll let you get back to it. You need anything?
Queen City News.